What's up, y'all, man? I'm your host with the most, who have a toast, man. Listen, Villanova Radio is here. Everybody want to talk about Luigi Suigo, man. Now, I just want to do a quick Villanova Radio because I got another one that's going to come up later this week. A lot of great things going on. 2026 football class is loaded. They're loaded. They had Hayden French, tagged on to it. And I just got word from Ross Pennypacker that that's it for the 2026 class. They're not going to no more people. That's it. So I'm going to have my breakdown evaluation for 247 Sports. And for the 2026 football class, we're going to talk more about that. Now, Luigi Suigo. Luigi Suigo, man. Listen. Let's go more into Luigi Suigo, man. I just feel like, all in all, listen, I told y'all the starting five lineup. You got Suigo at 7'3". If you got Kwame Evans, another guy that was a top 20 prospect coming out of high school class, big time NBA prospect, always been a big time NBA prospect. You got Devin Royal, who's going to be at 6'7". You got Tyler Perkins, who some people like, we're gonna talk about that. Tyler Perkins, I feel, and then with Elijah Crawford, the backcourt. That front five there, man, that can win a title. It's not even no question. Luigi Suigo's a stretch five. Luigi's a stretch five. Put him with Kwame Evans in the defense they could put down, just not in the Big East, everywhere. Not too many people going to mess with Devin Royal. Tough. That's a crazy tough. More tougher than last year. And we had Duke Brennan, who did a great job, double-double. Had Hodge. And let me get back. You had Hodge and you had Perkins. Now it's totally different. Bigger, better, more athletic. That front court itself, the front court, it's gonna be hard to deal with. You ain't gonna know what to do with the mismatch problem. Luigi Suigo, 7'3". Mismatch problem. All right. Now, we want to talk more now. Like I say, we got another Villanova Radio. I just want to update y'all, put y'all clear. With Suigo is what I hear, close to sources, I'll never tell you names. Suigo is the guy they always wanted, but at the same time, other schools, BYU and Kentucky, were two schools brought up. Now it's down to just BYU and Villanova. And you heard a lot of other schools thrown in, but BYU and Kentucky was the schools besides, was the two schools besides BYU and Villanova besides Kentucky, was the two schools besides Kentucky. And now it's down to just two schools. And, BYU did a good job bringing in AJ, number one in the country. Now, they got more people wanting to come there. They got NIL money. It's time to get down. But Villanova is just one of those powerhouses with Willard, man. Their coaching staff is one of the best. They really, not only the best thing they did was bring in the whole coaching staff. And Brady Manning, David Cox, and all them guys, Ricky Harris, man, Kevin Norris, them guys is good. Ashley Howard added to it. That is the Avenger team. So Suigo was the first. Villanova was the first school, not by craziness, saying that, listen, they was the first school getting the big pickup, and they still have the momentum. They still have the momentum. Still got the momentum. BYU has crept in there. That's because that's the second school he has named coming down to the top two. But Villanova has the momentum. And we're going to see how this goes, but Villanova has the momentum. From draft scouts to everyone. Everybody, I'm just letting everybody know what's the real deal. Villanova has the momentum. It's not signed yet. It could go different. But the momentum, what you're hearing from his side, what you're hearing from other sides, what you're hearing from other scouts, other analysts, NBA analysts, like people just going in there, hey, Villanova is the school. That's it. Right now, he's Villanova bound. All right, so that's big in itself. Now, the bench. Buddy Simmons, Jake Fegan, Splash Brothers off the bench. Yeah, people think he'll start. No, I don't think that'll happen. It could happen, but no, it's not that. Where we going right now? Perkins is the vet. He's the vet. He's the Villanova vet out of the whole team. He is the vet. He was the most improved player last year. He's sticking in the starting slot. Jake Fegan is a guy that can come in and even do better off the bench because they're not going to expect all this firepower off the bench. Him and Simmons are going to be the pleasant surprises. Matthew Hodge would be even better off the bench because they're not going to expect the guy 6'8" with the athleticism he has. Not many benches even have a guy like that. So that's one thing to look at. Nico Okongwu. Now that if we get Suigo, you get him, now he could just be that powerful rebounder shot blocker, come in with that post moves that he got on the bench. And he will definitely get his run. He will get his run. Everybody talking about Nico. Nico and Luigi both at 7 foot off the bench. Athleticism that they have is different. It's different for any team. When he comes off the bench, you're talking about a guy that can rebound, shot block, and really change the pace of your game because you got a 7 foot guy coming off that you got to shoot around. You got to rebound over. And then they're going to set him up for moves. He has a good mid-range jumper. It's an improving mid-range jumper. He has improving post moves. So this is a guy that's just touching that surface. If he would have started, he still would have been that powerful rebounder, shot blocker, great for this team, could score in the middle. But Suigo is different. This man, if we're talking about what I predict if he's a starting center for the Villanova Wildcats, we're talking about 13 points. We're talking about, we can say until it don't happen, 10 rebounds, 13-10. And the only reason to go less because they spread the ball. Devin Royal, another guy, double figures, 10 points a game at least. 10, 11 points a game. Kwame Evans, 13. It's another guy, 13, 14. And you're talking about Elijah Crawford, this man going to score 11 points a game on you. Then you got Tyler Perkins, I say 13 points a game. That's the type of squad they have. Then off the bench, Fegan is going to definitely 9, 10 points a game. 9, 10. Him and Simmons, 9, 10. Either one. These guys are light up scorers. Then you got Hodge, he's going to get a good 6 points a game off the bench. He's going to be a guy that can score from the outside. He's a guy that can drive and hit the post. He's that type of guy. And then you look at Adam, I didn't even say Omi Doc. Omi Doc is going to play. He's going to ball. The things you hear from the staff about this guy, he's ready to play. So he's going to be a guy that can go from the 3 to the 2 to the 3 and score. 5-star. I mean, he is ready. He's a volume scorer that can pass. Look at this team. Look at this unit. So now we're looking at the backups. Hodge backs up the power forward position. Fegan will be backing up the 3. Nico at the 5. Buddy Simmons at the shooting guard position. Omi Doc at the Omi Doc at the shooting guard position, and Simmons at the point guard. They have a 10 deep team, even stronger than last year. These guys have all played already. Most of the guys came in last year was like Malachi Palmer. They're trying to get with what they just do. Malachi Palmer should have been a guy getting time with a lot of with Merlin. And he got the time with Villanova, and he just wanted to go somewhere else, thinking he had more time. He had Minnesota now. Then you're looking at Caden Lewis. He hadn't got his time yet. Looking at Bryce Lindsey, he had just got his notice coming over from where he came from. All right. Then you got other guys. Duke Brennan coming from Grand Canyon. He got his notice just like Bryce Lindsey with the university he was with, but he had to come in the Big East to really get that certified like he's a dog. These are all guys who were just getting their niches. These other guys, Simmons, these guys have scored high volume seasons. Simmons, Fegan, all these guys, high volume seasons. Evans, multiple seasons. Devin Royal. These are guys that were 4 stars, Royal and Evans, and you putting them in the inside. Now, these guys have been stars. Ohio State, Big Ten play, Pac-10 play, Oregon State. With Oregon. So now you got a squad that's 10 deep. I'm not talking about just 10 deep. These guys are solidified. I mean, Fegan and Simmons off the bench with Hodge all got experience. They got war wounds, man. They've been in there. They've had their play. They've had their time. And those are the 2 guys off the bench that really make it big. This team, I'm telling y'all, man, listen. I'm just going to tell you real quick. The starting 5 for this team and the bench is big. All right. Now listen, man, I'm gonna get with y'all. I just want to come do some Villanova radio. I will be back. You will see the schedule. You will see the promotion. I'm out, man. Listen, Villanova radio, man. Y'all talking about the top. That five. That five is crazy. Out of here.